Welcome back, guys, to Big Stevie Cool 1872, and today what we're going to be talking about on the channel is it Big Phil Clement, Big Phil, wee cojones, big cojones, and what's he going to have this midweek? What's he going to have this Sunday against Hearts? Because I tell you what, right, it's time, folks. It's time to say sayonara to James Tavernier and Cyril Dessers. Is it going to happen? I'm not too sure. Alright, but let's break it down and logically talk about it. 67th minute of that game against Motherwell, we subbed both of them off at the same time. And things got better. Things got a lot better. Things got a hell of a lot better. You know, and the team that ended that match probably has to start the match against Olympiacos in 2 days' time. But the reality is, right, yeah, there's one glaring problem with that, folks, is the wind is picking up, but here I don't control the wind. The problem with that is that Danilo's not even in the Europa League squad. Alright, that in itself is one of the major problems. Danilo's not in the Europa League squad, which means we kind of have to deal with other issues that Dessers probably have to start up front. Now here, you could argue, well, that's a get out of jail free card there for Clement. He has to start Dessers. He doesn't have to start Dessers up front. You know, Hamza Igamani scored in his last game in the Europa League there against FCSB. Looked pretty good. Can't complain about it, right? Then you've got to factor in there's like Sack Lovelace. Then you just got to factor in. I mean, look at the amount of like talent that we've left out of this like Europa League squad. Haji's not in there. Danilo's not in there. It's like you want, like, I mean, Haji's quality and Danilo, well, I mean, the jury's out, like, but we're definitely stronger with him in it. I'm not having any things about it, man. We're stronger with Danilo in it. And at the end of the day, right, I've sat down, so now the wind's not as bad now, but let's talk about Danilo. The guy just offers something different. And you know what, I'm not blind, right? Even when the guy was fit and playing games regularly for us, which here is a really short period of time, he wasn't a world beater. I mean, maybe with a proper run of form, this guy can actually get better, but, you know, I think the jury's still out there. But, you know, we have to see him get a run of form together. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think. It's like Yilmaz, right? See, when Yilmaz gets a run of form, he starts at left back for me, but he's so injury prone that that'll never happen. See, with Danilo, let's just pray that he's been unlucky. I'll be honest, man, I probably should look into his injury history, but I'm pretty sure he had a clean bill of health. And that's the problem with us. You just seem to come and then your health gets rammed at the windy. So, you know, Danilo ruled out obviously a Thursday, but I tell you what, if Dessers starts, right, on Thursday, which, I mean, I think is going to happen, even though he just can't, but he will, it's like, well, then there's no excuse for Dessers starting on, you know, Sunday. You've got a squad, right, that, alright, some people, it's pish, whatever, right, but we've got a squad where there's no excuse to start the same striker every game unless, you know, he's unreal. You know, if you've got like a Shankland the last season who's getting banging the goals in every game, then by all means start him every match. But there is no excuse for Dessers to start every game of football. And then for James Tavernier, let's get into him. Well, we've got more right backs at the club than any other position. Honestly, like we do. But even guys that can just fill in at right back, like Balogun can play right back, Sterling, Casemiro, Tav, and all the three I've just mentioned before Tav would do a better job than Tav. Crazy talks, man. It is absolutely mental. He can't start, he will. Away to Olympiacos is tough. I can see it go, you know, Thursday nights, Europa nights, we always get up for Europa League games, unless it's Lyon and maybe a few other examples in there. But I mean, last season we were pretty decent in the Europa League. Even when we get beat against Benfica, it was, apart from the 2 games against Aris Limassol, I thought we were alright. I thought we were really no bad. But that's where we're going to leave it, guys, for this video. Dessers cannot start, neither can Tav, but it's just like failure. It's just, everyone's saying it, man, across social media and YouTube and whatever. It's just like failure's getting rewarded. It's like, you can't continue to play so shite and continue to play. It's incredible. Like, you see the amount of parallels between Rangers and Manchester United. It's scary. Like, look at the amount of players in Man United's team that have played shite, seen off. Like, I mean, look how many managers Marcus Rashford seen off. You know, players like that. And then you look at us, and we've got James Tavernier. Now, James Tavernier doesn't quite go on about school meals as much as Marcus Rashford, but you know, his footballing ability is plummeted. I think Rashford's, well, I mean, Rashford's still got a lot of years ahead of him. Tav's done, folks. He's 33. You know, as Jamie Carragher said, leave the football for the football leaves you. And I think the football has said sayonara to James Tavernier a long time ago. It's a Hall of Famer. He's putting in Hall of Shamer performances, and it's feeling more like the Hall of Pain for us. So, yeah, leave your thoughts down below. And peace. Do you think he'll drop them? I might put up for a poll.